So, I guess we're study buddies this week, huh? I mean, we've kind of been avoiding each other like the plague since we broke up. It really doesn't help that we mostly attend the same classes. But here I was thinking I'd moved past the avoidance stage. Apparently not. Why? Why does it hurt so much? I feel ashamed just for looking at her. After all, girls aren't supposed to feel this way about other girls, right? Love is between a man and a woman. That's what my pastor told my brother and I. And it's been instilled in us ever since we were kids. And I'm pretty sure my parents feel the same way. Though I haven't been brave enough to even breach the subject. That's what hurts the most, really. Not being able to share my love the way other people do. Not being able to hold hands with a girl in the hallways and bring her home to meet my parents like I would a boy. Having to keep our relationship a secret. Could you imagine if the other students found out about us? About the teachers. I don't even want to think about that. They would probably call my parents, and I'd be in so much trouble. I know I shouldn't care about what other people think. That no one should have a say in who I can and can't fall in love with. And that they shouldn't use a book as an excuse to justify their behavior or what they say. Like, if God is as loving and caring as people claim him to be, then shouldn't he love people like me too? Don't we have a right to be in heaven? I mean, the God I grew up with would never cast anyone away just because of who they love. Or else, what would be the point in sitting in a pew for 2 to 3 hours listening to people talk about how great he is, how he can literally walk on water or feed hundreds of thousands of people with fish from the ocean and bread. Point is, the God I know would never be ashamed of me or turn me away. Look at her. She's so beautiful. So perfect. I'll never forget the first day I met her. How she walked right past me in the locker room, and I was immediately drawn to her. My cheeks flushed and my heart fluttered. But I dared not utter a word. Because most people see me as Little Miss Perfect. Straight hair, straight A's, straight path. Imagine if everyone were to find out that I am less than Little Miss Perfect. Look at her. The way she smiles and laughs. I wish I were the one to make her laugh and smile. I'd charge through the fires of hell for her. She deserves the entire world. She deserves the kind of love that I can't give her. Her hair, the way it falls down to her face, the way she tucks it behind her ear. I remember when she had these cute little earrings. I wondered what it would be like to... No, stop. You can't think like that. Remember? Okay. Alright, she's coming over. Be cool. Hi. It's been a while. How have you been? Yeah. Yeah, me too. It's been pretty crazy these past few months. Yeah, I heard about that too. It's it's going to be a long, long, long few years, let's just say. Anyway, I texted my mom to let her know I'd be going over to your place for a couple hours. Frankly, I'm surprised she said it was okay that I go, considering I'm still technically kind of grounded for staying out past curfew. It's it's a long story. But to sum it all up, one of the popular guys at school was having a party to celebrate him getting a basketball scholarship, and the deal I made with my parents was that I could go to said party as long as I was home by 10. And that was my intention. I mean, I'm not really a party person to begin with, even though everyone expects me to be this social butterfly. Because it's. Well, I technically am a social butterfly, if you ask me, but on the other hand, it depends on the people, you know? But yeah, I went to this party. I don't know why. I guess I just needed something to do. It was just gonna be a quick in and out. We were gonna play some board games. We were gonna watch a movie, and we did watch a movie. We watched one called oh, what was it called? It was a Disney movie. I mean, I've tried to just tune that out, I guess. Anyway, I was saying it was going to be a quick in and out. That is, until one of the girls suggested we play a game where we spin the soda bottle, and whoever it lands on, you have to kiss them. Ugh, tell me about it. It is super dumb. I even said that because most of the people that were at this party were already in relationships or they weren't really ready to date yet. And you know what they said? They called me a party pooper. I know. So mature, right? And one of the guys, like, this wasn't the guy that was having the party. The guy that actually had the party is actually really nice. But one of his teammates or whatever told me that no guy would want to kiss you anyway. And I said, fine by me. I would rather kiss a frog. I would rather go into the school bathroom and kiss the mirror rather than kiss a guy. And that's when I left them in the dust. You should have seen the looks on their faces. It was so funny. You're laughing. Oh my gosh, she's laughing. It's been so long since I've heard her laugh or seen her smile. Or seen her smile at me, rather. Oh no, she's looking right at me. Play it cool, Josie. Play it cool. Sorry, what was that? Yeah, right. You're right. We should probably get going. We've been standing in the hallway for the past little while now, and I don't want to end up getting you in trouble for not coming home on time. Then we'd both have to suffer being grounded. But anyway, like I was saying, I think I hid in the bathroom for about 20 minutes before I finally left the place. And because it was dark, I got lost on the way home, and, well, You know the rest. Stop. That was, it wasn't funny. I mean, I could have gotten snatched up or something. I could have ended up on an episode of Dateline or whatever other crime shows are out there nowadays. Yeah, my brother likes that stuff, but it's just not for me. Uh, hmm? I'm not. I'm not blushing. I was just thinking about. Forgot it. It's nothing. I'm not shutting you out. I was just. Never mind. Let's just go. Hey, what did you get for question 8? Thanks. And I'm telling you, I'm pretty much an expert when it comes to art, but when it comes to math, I'm completely hopeless. Which is funny considering how often those two things coincide and correlate. Like, if you think about it, math is part of art. You know, you have to consider angles when drawing shapes, and you have to know how to draw said angles. What else? You have to know how to draw the right number of ribs. You have to know how to draw hair. You have to figure out all that stuff, but math plays a part in it somehow. Am I rambling again? I'm sorry. Quit apologizing? What do you mean? The only time I've apologized is when I've interrupted you, or when I know I've been monopolizing the conversation. Not that you're much of a chatterbox, but I still don't want to not let you speak when you have something to say. And I'm not gonna stop apologizing either. Not when I remember how much I hurt you. The things I said, the way we ended things, it was terrible, and I just remember your face. You were trying so hard not to cry, and I was trying so hard not to just wrap my arms around you. But I had no. I felt like I didn't have a choice. I felt like if I didn't do this, then something terrible would happen. Why? Why are you so nice to me? You should hate me right now. You shouldn't even want to be in the same room as me. You should feel disgust when we have to sit next to each other in class, or when I'm caught looking at you. And yet, when the teacher asked who you wanted to pair up with, out of everyone, you chose to partner up with me. The girl who broke your heart. The girl who left you in the dust and tossed you aside like you were nothing. You don't deserve that, okay? When I told you that I couldn't be with you anymore, even though deep down, that was the exact opposite of what I really wanted. tore me to shreds. I wanted to just... I can tell you over and over again how sorry I am. And I know that it won't change things. It won't erase that pain. But not a day goes by when I don't hate myself for what I did to you. When I first realized I had feelings for you, I tried to push it away. I didn't want to admit it to myself, and more importantly, I didn't want anyone else finding out. I was taught, growing up, that there was only one way. And if I followed the path the way I was supposed to, I'd be safe. I would get to be with my family in heaven someday. And that if I didn't, I was scared about how things would turn out. I was afraid my parents would try to change who I was, or tell me that who I was, who I loved, was wrong. They're all I have in this world. And not having them in my life, I don't know what I'd do. But what hurts more is not having you in my life. It's not getting to see you smile every day. It's not being able to wake up to your text messages or the funny pictures you send of your dog that make the hard days so much easier to bear. No, it is not okay. Quit saying it's okay when it's not. I was the one who was supposed to love you no matter what. Who was supposed to stand up for you and who was never supposed to break your heart. I was the one that you trusted to talk about your life and your family. The good days and the bad days. Things that you would never tell anyone else. And I'm so sorry. You're hugging me right now. I don't deserve your hugs. Not after everything I did. I wish I was as brave as you. That I could love as freely as you. But I can't. I can't do it. I'm okay. I'll be fine. God. Why are you so perfect? Why? It's been hard for me to accept this part of myself. So hard. I don't want my parents to... You're right. If my parents love me as much as they say, as much as I know they do, then they'll come around, right? I've been meaning to tell them for a while. But I'm so scared. Really? You would do that for me? Has anyone told you how amazing you are lately? No. Well, I'll tell you every darn day of my life. Until the day I die. Because not having you with me, I feel like dying. Really, I do. I'm ready. I'm ready to tell them. For you. For us. And if they don't accept that, it's their loss. Okay. Let's go. Hey. I'm back. Don't worry, I was watching the clock on my phone like a hawk, so I would come home on time. Anyway, is Dad home? No, it's fine. I have something to tell you, and it's really, really important. Ew, no, Mom. That's the last thing you can expect. Trust me. Actually, it's the exact opposite. And this is a lot harder than I thought it was gonna be. You know what? I'm just gonna say it. I'm just gonna say it and get it over with. I like girls. Yeah, I like girls. And this is my girlfriend. I wanted to tell you before, but I was just scared. You and Dad, my brother, you both mean so much to me. You all mean so much to me, and not having you in my life, the idea of it kills me inside. But this is who I am. I can't change the way I feel. Believe me, I've tried. I don't want to pretend anymore. I'm so sick of pretending, of pushing it down, of trying to change the way I feel, and trying to... I understand it's a lot to take in, and you'll probably need some time to come to terms with it, but I love you, and I want to be honest with you. Especially about something like this. Especially about this big part of me. I love girls the way I know I'm supposed to love boys. But I don't like boys. Not like that. And frankly, I don't think I ever did. Like, I said I liked, what's his name? That guy from One Direction, that Harry Styles. But that was just me trying to blend in. Really? My celebrity crush at the time was Haley Steinfeld, who played in that Emily Dickinson show, and the one who was in Pitch Perfect, and the one who played Spider-Gwen in the Spider-Verse series, and the one who was Kate Bishop in that Hawkeye show. I mean, there have been others too, but I think that was my very first girl crush. Please. Please say something. Anything. If you want me to go, I'll go, but I love you too. I was so scared to tell you because, when we go to church, they're all saying that the way that we're supposed to love, and they say that the way that I love is wrong. And I don't want anything to... I know how much you and Dad like to go to church, and I'm sorry. I'm so sorry. I love you too. I'm happy I told you to. I love you so much. And I love you so much. So much in fact that do you want to stay for dinner? Mom, stop. She's kidding. She's quoting Mulan. Come on. Let's go eat.